Welcome if this your first time to the channel. We all seen the big run-in between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith. They didn't have words after the run-in. But Stephen A. Smith should be furious. And I bet you the next time any allegations come up on LeBron James, Stephen A. Smith is going to act really different than he has acted in the past. Stephen A. Smith is part of the group that have protected LeBron James from allegations, and he knows that. When other people go at him because of the steroid allegations, Stephen A. Smith never does that. And he could. He's a producer over at ESPN First Take. So we gonna listen to some audio of a bunch of people making allegations on LeBron James. And the thing is, when these allegations happen, Stephen A. Smith could be pushing the issue at ESPN to talk about the allegations. He does not. He don't push that issue because it have been certain things that have been said that we gonna listen to the audio of that they didn't even talk about on ESPN First Take at all. Only reason they did at FS1 is because Skip was pushing the issue. But Stephen A. Smith has protected LeBron. I think that's gonna be gone. Let's listen to this first audio. This is Max and Stephen A. Smith actually talk on ESPN First Take. Listen to how Stephen A. Smith is protecting LeBron James. This in the past, though.
The fact that LeBron James has taken very few games off this season, not like last season, 2 seasons ago, when he mysteriously in the offseason lost like 30 pounds of muscle mass and didn't look the same and didn't play the same. Paleo diet.
So, listen. Stephen A. Smith say paleo diet. Max is pointing out the obvious. This was when LeBron went from Miami to Cleveland, when he lost all that weight. When he left Miami, he lost all that weight. And then he comes back in Cleveland skinny, leaves for 2 weeks, and then come back and he back looking like how he did in Miami. We like, dang, LeBron kind of, he changing a lot, right? Allegations started then. This is where allegations started. And then they did, different investigations. I know one investigation, they were saying that LeBron's James' wife allegedly was the one that was picking up steroids. It's crazy when you go through the history of it. But let's listen to some more people accuse LeBron James of things.
If the world understood what LeBron did, like other basketball players will hear what LeBron does and go, well, yeah, but that doesn't matter, right? It's like a baseball player. You're hitting a stick out of the way. It doesn't matter. It's like, no. If you knew what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter.
What do you think he's
there's
doing?
only one. We have the same drug guy, if you will. I know exactly what he's doing.
He said they got the same drug guy.
There's only one golfer. I'm not going to, but there's only one golfer that follows the big three. The big three is EPO, growth hormone, testosterone. That's the Lance Armstrong diet. There's one golfer, but it's Tiger Woods. Like, yes, it does matter. People will say it all the time. It doesn't matter. John Daly won it. It's like, it matters. Trust me that it matters. EPO matters. It's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. And if other basketballers understood what it did, EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. You can shoot the fourth
More red blood
just like
cells,
you
more
shot the
oxygen
fourth
in your red blood cells. Okay, I got you.
It's the king of performance enhancers.
Okay, listen. That was Chess Sutton. He is a UFC fighter. Big time. He's not like small time, just a random guy. No, he's big time. He literally said him and LeBron have the same guy that gives them drugs. Literally. He said that. He didn't go allegedly afterwards either. He ain't been sued. He ain't been attacked. LeBron ain't approached him. Any of this stuff. This ain't happened to Chess Sutton. He don't get approached to anything like that. So it's weird that LeBron took that approach with Stephen A. Smith, somebody that literally has been protecting him, because they didn't go in on that subject like they could have on ESPN First Take. That could have been a subject for the entire week. Instead of them talking about how LeBron dribbled 10 times with his left hand, he the first player ever to dribble 10 times with his left hand and score on a reverse. They come up with all type of subjects. He scored 5 points in the game, 500 Straight Times, and they come up with all type of different subjects to benefit LeBron. They could have been talking about this the whole time. Stephen A. Smith is one of the people that been protecting him. Let's listen to KG.
Get a bucket on Bron right now? Yeah, he can get a bucket on Bron right now. Nope. Nah, he can get a bucket on Bron right now. 25. No, I didn't say he ain't. I don't care what he's doing, but he ain't sliding, playing at that on defensive level. 25? Nah. Lord, 25? You still, Lord, he dunking? Man, come on. That little dude is explosive, bro. He is, but you seen his dad? His dad on that balcony. He on that new juice. Sliding like he used to.
Anything else? He on that balcony. He on that new juice. This is crazy. That's big ticket. That's the ticket saying that. And the truth. That's them talking about it. And these are things that they just sweep under the rug in mainstream media, right? The ticket and the truth on YouTube saying that. They ain't on TNT saying that. In the mainstream media, from TNT to ESPN to FS1, they hear these things just like we hear them. And they kind of just sweep them under the rug. They don't really go in like that. Now, this is FS1. Skip Bayless and Keyshawn Johnson having a conversation about an investigation by the DEA and a PED probe, all right? They didn't have this same conversation on ESPN First Take. Stephen A. Smith is the person over there producing the show. Come on now, put two and two together. Watch when new allegations drop on LeBron. Watch how Stephen A. Smith act now. It's going to be a total difference. Let's check out them, though.
It is a bad look for LeBron because you know Randy Mims, I think. Have you been around him at all? Or
Don't know him.
Oh, you don't know him? Okay,
No,
I thought.
you're not
Okay.
me with him.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to associate. But Randy Mims is a cornerstone of that group. He is the right-hand man to LeBron James.
I understand.
He is hands-on on a daily basis in ways that Rich Paul and Maverick are not. This is day to day. He is on top of every little thing with LeBron James. So
this crazy too, because Skip is hitting it right on the head with Randy Mims.
my point to you is, Randy Mims obviously is well taken care of by LeBron, so he's got some money, I assume. So why would he have to resort to going to a questionable source that eventually would be linked to biogenesis to get testosterone and whatever metabolism enhancing injections that he needs, even if he's just doing it for his personal weight loss, and that can help in weight loss. There are wellness centers like on every other corner.
You can go anywhere to get weight loss.
Doctor, a qualified doctor, and you can get a prescription for testosterone or whatever you want. You can do it above board.
Yep.
You can do it through the proper channel. You can do it the right way. Why would you resort to dealing with a shady character, a very questionable character, who finally gets caught up in this biogenesis scandal because you don't need to deal with that guy. You can just do it the right way.
You know what's crazy? This kind of reminds me of Barry Bonds in that whole steroid era in baseball. I'm just old enough. I was pretty young when it happened, but I'm just old enough to remember that the allegations just kind of simmered and they kind of came out slowly, and then boom, they just start getting people. This what this remind me of, how people just slowly saying stuff. And then one day we're going to look up and everything could just come out. But when that stuff was going on, first off, salute to Mark McGwire too. I'm from St. Louis. Mark McGwire was killing them home runs. But Barry Bonds was hitting big home runs, knocking it out the park. And then people just slowly start saying stuff. And then, boom, it just hit. And everybody knew he was on steroids. You know, I think eventually this stuff is going to come to a head where they do a full investigation where ESPN is talking about it. Everybody is talking about it. And maybe LeBron is found like not guilty. Maybe he never did anything. But all of these suspicions need to really be investigated on a mainstream level. Like this could be a 30 for 30 or something like that. Like how many people have came out and accused LeBron of being on steroids. I don't know if he on these things or not. I'm just going off of the allegations. But these allegations are things that Stephen A. Smith is hearing too, and he's been protecting Bron. They don't speak about this, on ESPN, NBA today. They don't do them things, dog. They literally don't. They might touch on it a little bit, but they don't go in every time a big person say something about LeBron, and that's what's gonna change. And we're gonna see how it all unfolds. But y'all let me know, what do you think about Stephen A. Smith protecting LeBron only for it to come and backfire in his face after all these years? LeBron stepped to him and disrespect him in front of the entire public. Let me know in the comments, as always, if this is your first time here. Make sure you sub to the channel. Check out the other content. Click that like button. Y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.